So you guys can just have fun for a minute.
I didn't put keys. The only reason I did that is because I thought he was going to ask us, and I wouldn't remember anything any reason why. So I'm like, I'm going to type it out in bullet points. So if we have to talk about it, then I remember why I did that.
You know the rep class that you have to take?
Yeah,
It's a lot of this.
that's what Scott told me.
It's a lot of this over.
This was actually really hard for me.
What? Yeah.
I like, huh?
Oh yeah.
I mean, she knows everything when it comes to reps. I was like sweating every week.
I was I spent 3 days looking for stuff and couldn't find anything like in good keys.
Oh, I
And
tried
was
this
like,
stuff.
I was like trying to figure out, and then I was just making myself crazy, and I spent like 2 hours in the library just looking through the stacks because I would try to type in like the name of the book I wanted, and it wouldn't come up.
Most of the time, the music,
Yeah.
if it's old enough, is the scores are scanned onto IMSLP.
Yeah, I found some of them that way, but not always in the right key. Like half the time
Well, I
they
found
only had the
whatever
right
keys. I just transferred it to the one I wanted, just to see if I could make it make sense. But in that rep class, that's all we is make programs. She's gonna be like, make a program for your mezzo soprano. We're gonna do that
That would be really good.
at 10.
That. Yeah, this is hard. I like festival because I was so like panicked about finding stuff that was good that I didn't. But I still have to go do it now.
No, you're not.
I'm always super insecure about all that. Like, hearing Melissa, I'm like, oh man. Yeah.
It's like
All right. So
Oh my goodness.
So
Mardi Gras!
Jane
Was
went to
yesterday.
Mardi Gras.
Yesterday.
She just got
Oh,
back.
can I pull the stars?
Well, here. Anybody? That'll go with your mouse.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Right.
Yay.
So Jane has a whole pile of them upstairs in the lounge, and she just said, "Take them."
this
So
has come
I
off
did.
the naked person.
Probably.
Probably.
Enjoy it.
Oh.
Probably. Anyway, well, we won't go there. Okay, so you guys are the next two articles to read are the Dosher one called Teaching Singing and the Clemens one about the fourth. So read those, and then I have two little scenarios here for you, or scenarios. And for Friday, I mean, if you want to like really go nerdy and like write out a response, that's fine, or just jot some notes. If you want to write it out and get a little extra credit, you can, or just bring it.
This is hard stuff, Coach.
I know, because this is hard stuff. Sometimes these things come up. Because I've had, as we'll talk on Friday, I've had students tell me a lot of interesting things about their lives. And I mean, I've not had number one, but I know undergraduates who came through my pedagogy class, and I gave them the scenario, and they're like, "Oh, that's not going to happen." And then they got a job, and their first year, it happened, and they were like, "Mr. Nix, we didn't believe you," and
What
it's
do
like,
you do
"Yeah,
about
Yes.
your religion?
I have all kinds of stories from teaching choir before I
Yeah.
came here.
yeah." So anywho,
Yes.
so jot out some, what might I do? You know, how might I handle this? And on Friday, we'll have Caitlin Luck from Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania, and Paul Patinka, who is from the University of Delaware. They're going to sit in, I'm pretty sure.
Northerners?
Yes, Northerners.
Like above the Mason-Dixon line?
Like Yankees. Yeah.
My part. Atlanta.
So they will be joining us, and I sent it to them.
Oh, man.
I said if you want to, be prepared, so that you know what's going on, and you can participate. And so I sent them the 2 articles, and I sent them this, and then I said, so I'm looking forward to seeing you. And then in parentheses I wrote, oh my gosh, he's given us homework, and we haven't even decided to come here yet, And I said, look forward to seeing you Friday. And so anyway, so they'll be joining us on Friday, and that is about it. This conversation about the relationships and bonds that you build with students, and yet also protecting yourself and having those boundaries. I mean, I have stories of where I didn't do the right thing, and I didn't. You learn. And I didn't do harm to anyone. If anything, I was too giving was my mistake, and it kind of came into my life rather than, I was just as upset about it as they were instead of being a help, which is not the way to do it. So,
Empathic people.
well, I'd rather make that error than the other one. So,
Yes.
all right. So on Friday we'll do that, and I have a lot of grading to do because I haven't. The undergraduates turned in lesson assignment, lesson observations.
Like a pedagogy grad assistant?
We used to have one years ago, and we don't have one now. Of course, we used to have an opera grad assistant as well.
I know, I
And the
applied
money
for the job.
dried up. Yeah. So, yeah, we used to have 2 more voice assistantships. Back 10 years ago, we had 2 more. Yeah. Anyway, so that's it. It's been fun today,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
learning about Brandon.
I called, what did I call him? Gregory Bitchersworth.
Gregory Bitchesworth. Well, you Joe Schmo, right? Gregory Bitchesworth.
I flirted with the idea of making him do a gender-bended recital. Something different. Interesting, you'd sing all these female songs and see what he did with it.
I had a friend who has had an international career as a bass baritone, Ashraf Swalem. Right now he's the opera director at San Diego State University, and he's had a very nice career. Sings all over the world. And on his master's recital, for his encore, he went off and he had done this really nice recital. And he comes back out wearing a blue diva dress.
Did
And
he
he
sing
had
Blue
this-
Melody?
He had this amazing falsetto coloratura that he could go around singing Piscolio,
Oh, rude.
And he made a boatload of money voicing Mickey Mouse in Arabic for Arabic language versions of all the Disney films.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, he comes out and he's wearing this blue diva dress, low cut too, which was really funny. And he did the I'll Never Go to Macy's by Barab. And he did Lucy, he also did the Lucy one too, and it was like, okay. And his teacher was kind of not knowing whether to laugh or slink under the chair. Yeah.
Whatever, that's really cool things.
A memorable moment at the University of Colorado. Well, enjoy your beads and enjoy your day.
Thank
By
you.
that time,
You too.
Alyssa volunteered to sing Caribbean on anything y'all had, and Dr. Owen was like,